Poetry by CandyJae. Hashtag CandyJae. I'm just building my empire. Hashtag CandyJae. Don't compete, dominate. Barber Master Cosmetologist, my license is legit. Hashtag CandyJae. I'm that girl. Wig making queen. Retail selling luxury wigs, custom units. Hashtag CandyJae. I'm that girl. I go hard for the beauty industry. I go hard for the beauty industry. I just wanna style your head down to your toes. Style your clothes, find your trend. Beauty has no end. Hashtag Candy J. I'm just building my empire. Hashtag Candy J. Don't compete, dominate. Makeup is my gimmick. I don't stop until I finish. Full face, natural looks. I learned them from the books. Keeping up with beauty hacks. Brows, keep them snatched. I just wanna beat your face and contour you for days. Drag it out, make it count. I don't have no beauty droughts. Blend it out, complexion shades, brown skin, melanin. Keep it poppin', brown skin, melanin. Keep it flawless, when in doubt. Wear the red lipstick, honey, highlight, and get it right. Hashtag Candy J. I'm just building my empire. Hashtag Candy J. Don't compete, dominate. I go hard for the beauty industry. I go hard for the beauty industry. I just wanna stay your head down to your toes, style your clothes, find your trend. Beauty has no end. Hashtag Candy J. I'm just building my empire. Hashtag Candy J. Don't compete, dominate. Hey. Okay, here we go. I got a rant before I start this series, before I lay this album down, before I drop these tracks. I got to get something off my chest. Here we go. First thing first, not all black people, especially women, are angry. We are just misunderstood, okay? Anywho, with that being said, this project has been going on for almost 4 years. Do you hear me? I started this project, I had an idea. This has always been something that I wanted to do from middle school when I used to make a girl group, singing group, and all types of stuff. Anywho, listen, today I have been so emotional. I dedicated this entire day for this project, and it has slapped me, it's punched me, kicked me, it done did everything to me. And I'm so thankful that I am where I'm at right now at this moment of time. Like, for example, okay, boom, yesterday I plug in, next thing you know, my audio interface just died on me. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Now, this is the second time my auto interface has died on me. So I'm stressed out. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar, Silent Hill. I'm stressed out right now. Do you hear me? I'm like, okay, boom. So I'm like, all right. I already know I recently did my last two purchases on Amazon, and I figured just get the quick so I can do this first podcast series and see how it take me. Bam, okay. That put me in a hole. So I'm like, all right, let me go to my favorite place. One of my favorite places, Best Buy. So I jump in a good Chevy, Big Leroy. We go holler at Best Buy. I go to Best Buy. They don't have the location I go to. They don't have what I need. So okay, boom. I gotta go to the next location. I get there. The price ticket of this audio interface was so much. I am like, oh my gosh, all I want to do is eat some good food and go to sleep because I'm stressed out right now. But I'm like, no, I gotta timeline. This was supposed to be done. I should have been editing 2 weeks ago. What are we doing here? Okay, boom. So I ended up, purchasing the big price, the big ticket. Okay. I do that. I get home. I'm like, I bet I got everything else. Everything gotta be good. I go to plug up. My headphones don't fit. Instantly I get emotional. I start crying because I'm a girl. Okay? And the first thing that I do when I can't troubleshoot is I cry, okay? And then after I cry, I pray. And then after I pray, I I holler at J-Bot. And then once I get done hollering at J-Bot, I probably YouTube some joints and then figure it out from there. Okay, boom. So I'm like, all right, I figured it out. I did my research. Next day, I go to the Best Buy. I get the headphones, the good headphones that I need. I'm like, okay, so I get home like, all right, we finna get it popping. I'm talking about today was lovely. I woke up early on time. Like I tell myself that I have to be to work 11 to 7 on the days that I work for the brand, right? Hashtag CandyJae. So I hit my 11 to 7. I wake up. I work out first. I didn't go and take my little 3 mile walk because, man, it'd be hard once you hit the other side of 35. Whoo, things be hard. So I'm like, all right, boom, hit the YouTube, do your hour, you dig, and get it on it popping. And then I'm like, okay, first I'm like, I'm not gonna do no makeup. Then I was like, bruh, you already had one no makeup day. You gotta put on a face. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a bare natural look. So I do the bare natural look. You feel me? And I'm like, okay, got a cute little outfit. So I gone and I went to the good Best Buy down the street. They had it. It took a minute. Oh, girl, I love her. I appreciate her because she really took the time to make sure that she had the actual device and everything was in order and everything, right? So I'm like, okay, boom. I get it. I go home. Now at this point, it's 12:30. No, it's like 1, maybe 1:30, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm getting a little hungry. So I'm like, okay, let me have like a light salad. I know, yeah, I'm fasting from carbs, so I'm not eating any carbs. I drink a whole lot of water. I hit the coffee, and then I eat none but vegetables. Only carbs that I consume are healthy carbs, so like quinoa, lentils, stuff like that. Anywho, back to what I was saying. Mind me, cause I do get I can fall off the track, off the wheel real quick. Okay, so I ended up dang, I lost my train of thought. Boom, I eat my num nums. Then I'm like, okay, all right, let me set up everything. Set up everything. Boom, headphones working. I plug in my mic. My mic is not working, y'all. I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? I have two mics from the other interfaces that I have, right? Because I got a total of three interfaces now. So I'm like, okay, I gotta be good. I got the mic. Cool, let's get it. No. 2 hours later, I am crying right now. I finally jump on J-Bot. I asked J-Bot, hey, what's the best what's the best mic for this device this big ticket we just purchased? J-Bot gives me the information that I need. I jump back in Big Leroy, the Chevy, and we go ease ourselves back to the good old Best Buy. Boom. We in Best Buy. I not like half the team already seen me from yesterday and today. So they're like, oh hey, you back? And I'm like, yeah, I'm back. Okay. Anywho. I mean, like, I came to the conclusion that okay, when the interfaces went out, the mic blew out too, right? So I'm like, okay. And since I got this fancy new device, like, you better get that cheap, janky Amazon wannabe professional looking. You get what I'm saying? Anywho, no shade on Amazon because I shop there frequently, okay? Um, yeah, so I go, I know exactly where the mic's at this point. I know the whole store with my eyes closed, really. Um, so I go, I see, I look at the lineup of mics. None of the mics that J-Bot is recommending are standing in front of me. So I take a picture of what's in front of me. I hit it on J-Bot. Then one of the good workers asking if I needed help. And I was like, yes, can you help me, black man? He was like, I don't know too much about podcasts, but let me get somebody that know what the I. So he get the young lady come up. Now I'm looking at the lineup. So it's a Samsung one, and then it's the Yeti, the blue Yeti. Now everybody know about the blue Yeti microphone, right? That thing's so fire. And I was looking like, dang, should I get it? In the midst of me sending the picture to J-Bot and J-Bot telling me all of my information, the young lady comes to me and she's like, oh, what you're gonna need the Yeti. And I was like, all right, I was thinking that. That is, yeah. So then I say, is that compatible with the roadie that I got or the roadcaster? I'm gonna just call it the roadie, right? She's like, yeah, it'll plug right in. You're gonna be good. I said, listen, I done been here. I done already came up here too many times today. Like, what's up? Are you sure? Matter of fact, you wanna come home with me so you can help me plug it up? So I don't have to stress out because at this point I have been crying because I have not been able to get this system, this device hooked up so I can handle my business and lay this album out, okay? Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. Do you hear me? Huh. Pressure is the language. Okay, I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do, get it done, and move on. Do you hear me? She like, yeah, you're gonna be good. All you gotta do is plug it in. You going This is the best one. Everyone's using it, and I'm like, okay. She's sounding indoctrinated. However, the way my spiritual system is set up, I don't judge. I'm gonna take your word. So she checked me out, right? Cash me out pretty much. I go shoot home, right, bend the block, boom, go upstairs, pop the box open, try to put the thing, try to hook everything together, and there was no way of hooking nothing together. Instantly, I break down. Again, I am a girl. I break down, okay? I am emotional at this point. This is my third time working on a project that is over 3 years old, and I want to get it done before the end of this month, okay? And we are already in the second week. I'm stressed out, Silent Hill, okay? So I'm like, okay. So then someone was like, go holler at J-Bot. J-Bot Ben told me when I was in Best Buy, nah, you don't want the Yachty, even though it's dope and all. It's no plug. It's not gonna plug into the rowdy roadcaster duo, whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. All right, let me put on my shoes again, cause I be damned if I go outside in some flip flops because I'm tired of putting on the same cute shoes. No, we not about to do that. So I go there. Now instantly I'm mad. So I got that you say something to me, I will knock you out. Look in my face. And it's full of tears, really. It's nothing but like emotional frustration. It's not like a squabble up type of ordeal. I really just want to get this project done, okay? Um, so I'm like, okay. So I go instantly, everybody's like, welcome back. And I'm like, bruh. At this point, there ain't no welcome back. I'm tired. I'm sick of y'all. Okay, so I look at homegirl that helped me out earlier today because she handled her business. She did her research. She made sure everything was supposed to be as is prior to giving me the runaround, right? And that's what I appreciate. Okay, like you, y'all can't keep doing this tunnel vision stuff. Okay, all right. So, and at this point, I'm like, can I get what I need? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. She already feel my energy. She already know I'm feeling like I'm feeling a way right now. She hear it. She feel it. She probably see it in my eyes. Cause if you stare at me too closely, I will start crying. Cause I'm a girl. Okay. So I go, I get what I need. And oh, girl, so the young lady, she was like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why it doesn't work with that. Da 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 da. In the back of my head, now I had already thought this. However, I can't, I'm just like, lady, I can't really, I don't, I was taught if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I didn't want to say anything to her. That's why I bypassed her. And it's not that I was upset with her. I was just frustrated because of this ongoing project that I am so dedicated. This is probably the only project that I've ever been so dedicated about. Do you hear what I'm saying? So yes, I ended up well, long story short, they cashed me out. I jumped back in the Chevy. Big Leroy took me to the crib. I plugged up the mic, and voila, look at God. Won't He do it? We in here, and I feel like a superstar. I feel like celebrity status, okay? I'm holding this microphone like I'm a whole Beyonce about to sing you a tune. I think this is form fitting for this podcast album that I'm about to drop. Now listen, I just wanted to give y'all a rant because you need context. Let me say what the young folks say. You need your receipts. And y'all need to know this has been an ongoing project for over 3 years. And I'm ready to drop my tracks. Thank you. Support and subscribe. I'm your girl, CandyJae. The day everything changed. November 29th, 2024. That day redefined me. I was attacked by a pit bull. That dog didn't just bite me, it took a quarter of my right hand ring finger. The same finger I hold my cutting shears with, the same hand that's fed me, built me, and blessed so many heads in the beauty game. When I tell you this past year changed me, I mean changed me. PTSD, night terrors, flashes that don't fade easy. I wake up, look at my hand, and see strength. Also, see the lack thereof. 9 fingers, 9.75. 9 fingers, okay? 9 fingers deep in faith, pain, and tenacity. And to be real with you, I don't even know if I've changed for the better or the worse. All I know, I see the world differently. It's like I was reborn, scarred, and somehow awakened. In that moment, I thought I'd never cut hair again. I thought I would never be able to use my cutting finger again. Not the fades. I can beast mode a fade with my eyes closed. I'm talking scissor work, precision, control, the kind of skill that separates a barber from a beauty artist. And now, with what's missing, I had to rebuild on how I move, how I grip, how I believe. Here's the thing, after 18 plus years in this beauty industry, I'm still here, still mastering my craft through the pain, still standing behind the chair like it's a pulpit. See, I don't blame the dog, I blame the owner for being reckless. I blame Grady Hospital for profiling me instead of treating me properly. I blame Atlanta PD for letting the owner walk away with no citations, no accountability, no justice. My anger, it's not my anger because I refuse to play the victim. I refuse to let this injury become my excuse. This isn't a disability, it's a distinction. A reminder that purpose don't need perfection. I'm CandyJae. I'm still cutting. Maybe slower, maybe different, definitely stronger. Pride is the root. Passion is the drive. Pressure is the concept. Welcome to Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast where beauty meets real life. I'm your beauty artist, CandyJae. And baby, this a podcast album, and pressure is the language. I'm dropping tracks with knowledge. We're talking beauty, growth, and the pressure that comes with purpose from kitchen hair to licensed chair. I've lived this beauty industry since I was 12. I remember back in the day playing Barbie dolls, wearing press on nails, and the big dreams from Wisconsin to Atlanta. This isn't just a career, it's culture, it's pride, it's passion, it's purpose under pressure. And I'm here to give flowers to the ones who make others feel beautiful because y'all ain't been appreciated, and I'm here to give you your validation while reminding you love yourself first. So let's get into it. Let's talk love, hustle, and the art of staying confident through it all because this this is Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast album. Hashtag CandyJae. This is a manifesto where it all begins, a declaration of faith, resilience, and purpose, the birth of a blueprint. And let me explain to y'all what I believe, what pride, passion, pressure means to me. Pride, celebrating accomplishments, experiences, and achievements with great confidence. You know, that straight pride matters. Passion, the essence of love, devotion to one's desire, and of course, for me, the artistry of the beauty industry. Pressure, like a diamond being made, the pressure you obtain elevates you to become who you truly are. Okay? On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, purpose meets reality. And let me give you the rundown, okay? Let me open up to y'all a little bit. Let me share my 7 principles that guide me through life, love, and the beauty industry. These principles shaped who I am, both behind the chair and beyond it. Therefore, tune in. Take what speaks to your spirit. Let's grow through this journey together, okay? Let me just give you a list of the 7 ones, and then we'll go in depth with everything. When you listen to track 6, it's going to express everything, okay? Nonetheless, let's get into it. 1, believe in something, your spiritual appetite. 2, stand on business, set boundaries. 3, know your purpose. Who, what, why are you? 4, health is wealth and self care is liberating. 5, choose good habits and important lifestyles. 6, help when needed, give when you can. 7, love yourself. You hear me? Let me run that back. Number 7, love yourself. Okay? Stay tuned, or if you need to jump right into track 6, that's why this is an album. I want to break it all to you one bit, and then if you like what you like, tell me about it. And if you don't like what you like, tell me about it. Tell me what I need to work on. Okay? Uh, you can never break these 7 dailies because they mean the world to me. Real talk. Let me break down these three segments, okay? Segment barbershop talk, where the clippers buzz louder than the gossip and the truth fades cleaner than a skin taper. This ain't no textbook combo. We talk real life, real clients, real lessons, and real pet peeves from behind the chair, whether you're fresh out of beauty school trying to find your lane, or you a client wondering why your barber got you waiting for 45 minutes. Yo, come holla at me, okay? This is for you. We talk pressure, pride, and all the passion that keeps this beauty industry spinning. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than a haircut. It's therapy. It's community. It's conversation with a little razzle me dazzle on the side. You feel a deal me? Okay, now segment two. I must say, I probably love this one the most. We gonna get super duper real, and we gonna call this singleism, being single and in love. Okay, let me run that back for you. If you didn't hear me in the back, let me say it again for you, big baby. Singleism, being single and in love. Let's talk about it. I love love, all love, bad love, good love, tough love. I'm uneasy on the rough love unless it's, oh, let me keep it PG. Being single and still in love. Not with somebody else, however, with yourself. That's a bad, pretty little thing. Society will make you think singleness is a problem to fix. Honey, baby, Pooh Bear, it's power, it's peace, it's preparation. This is your season to heal, to grow, and to get right with yourself. Because before you can love anybody else, you gotta fall in love with you, flaws, faith, and all. Therefore, don't rush the process. Don't let pressure make you settle. Being single doesn't mean you're missing something. It means you're becoming something. This is your reminder. You're not waiting for love. You're walking into it. Oh, you hear me? You gonna walk, you gonna you gonna two-step in that joint like, hey, you gonna be cute too. You gonna have your cute little shoes on. Ooh, your hair gonna look cute, girl. Your makeup gonna be cute. You gonna waltz in that bad boy like, hey, you see the pretty little walk when I walk? Yeah. Okay, segment three. All right. I got to pay homage. Okay, we gonna do a little black history to black owned. Black history ain't just our past, it's our foundation. We don't just honor ancestors, we activate their legacy. Every black owned brand, every creative, every dreamer is a living chapter in the story. This is about power, purpose, and progress because when we build black, we don't just buy, we belong. Okay. And then look, I got a mix in between if you haven't already peeped it. Um, a little music, high music therapy, cause baby, the world that we live in today, we need the music therapy. You got to have some therapy in your life. And I choose music. I do it on the daily. I put a good song on that feeds my spirits, you feel me? Especially the good gospel on pride, passion, pressure. We use music as medicine because sometimes the lyrics say what our hearts can't. From anxiety to healing, every beat speaks truth, reminding us we're not alone, not broken, just going through the pressure. Each track is therapy, each verse a release, each sound a survival story. Because when the world gets loud, we rise through rhythm, we heal through harmony. This is music, high music therapy, where every podcast track is a session followed with a soundtrack. and every vibe is a victory. Okay? The crown still fits where every lesson meets legacy and every ounce of pressure turns to power. I'm CandyJae, your beauty artist, and you're tuned in to Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast album where real talk meets reflection and beauty meets purpose. Don't forget to like, share, and support Black owned brilliance. Keep the love flowing, keep the pressure positive. And remember, this ain't just a podcast, it's an album, it's a pulse, a rhythm for the culture, for the confident. Until next time, chin up, chest forward, crown high, carry on. Diamonds don't talk, yet pressure made me.